All right, welcome in everybody to the BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm Pete. Today we've got one case of 2025 Leaf Metal Pop Century to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live at eBay Live. Also, need to mention no purchase necessary for link down in the description. Box number one. Good luck, everybody. Start off with our press proofs of Dennis O'Hare and Robin Thicke. Laura Flamboyle, 4/4. Sean Astin, 1/1. Charlie Sheen, 2/7. And 1/1, Jeffrey Dean Morgan and John Bernthal. Boom. We'll take that. Box number two. Kathy Moriarty and Shaz Palmentary. Mike Milak, 3/5. Matthew Lillard, 5/7. William Shatner, 1/1. And Miss Susan Sarandon, 3/5. Box number three, Jenny McCarthy and Katie Seagal. Nancy Kwan, 3/7. John Capellas, 3/4. Mystery Pro Redemption for the Pro Redemption spot. And Jesse Metcalf, 77 out of 100. On card. John Carpenter. And printing plate 1/1 for Tracy Curry. Michael O'Keefe, 1/3. Jeremy Piven, 8/10. Joey Fatone, 1/10. And Sarah Michelle Gellar, 77 out of 500 on card. Simu Liu and Danny Elfman. Melissa Gilbert, 1/1. Juliette Lewis, 3/6. Paul Bettany, 1/1. And Danny Glover, 1/1. Nice. Box number 6. Wanya Morris. And dual press proof, Gisele Bundchen and Christy Brinkley. That'll be going to random.org at the end of the break. Stay tuned for that if you have either of those ladies. Dan Larea, 3 of 6. Giancarlo Esposito, 4 of 5. Edward Furlong, 3 of 20. And Benedict Cumberbatch, 1 of 1. Nice. Chevy Chase and Leah Thompson. Amy Osbeck, 2 of 3. Nathan Morris, 1 of 5. Sada Baby, 3 of 5. And Ozzy Osbourne, 1 of 1. Boom. Box number 8. Anson Williams and Josh Radnor. Jimmy Walker, 3 of 6. Angelica Houston, 1 of 1. Chevy Chase, 8 of 25. And Chuck Norris, 3 of 3. Boom. Bo Derek and John Glovin. Anson Williams, 4 of 4. John Travolta, 4 of 4. Rose McGowan, 1 of 1. And Michael Douglas on card, 23 out of 100. And final card, or final box of the break, I should say. Box number 10. Good luck, everybody. Mackenzie Phillips and Leanne Curtis to round out the press proofs. Oh, wow. I got something nice here. Chris Kirkpatrick, 4 of 7. Not the nice one. Tom Sandoval, 19 of 20. Frank Fair, 3 of 7. And co-stars Charlie Sheen, Tom Berenger, Keith David, Kevin Dillon, John McGinley, and Tony Todd. 1 of 1 sextuple auto. Boom. Well, that is a good way to close this out and to end things. Go ahead and get a hit recap going, then we'll take care of the randoms. For the hits, Robin Thicke, Dennis O'Hare, Laura Flynn Boyle, Sean Astin, Charlie Sheen, Chaz Palminteri, Kathy Moriarty, Mike Mylock, Matthew Lillard, William Shatner, Susan Sarandon, Katie Seagal, Jenny McCarthy, Nancy Kwan, John Capellos, Pearl Mystery Redemption. Jesse Metcalf, John Carpenter, Tracy Curry, Michael O'Keefe, Jeremy Piven, Joey Fatone, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Danny Elfman, Simu Liu, Melissa Gilbert, Juliette Lewis, Paul Bettany, Danny Glover, Wanye Morris, Dan Larea, Giancarlo Esposito, Edward Furlong, Benedict Cumberbatch, Leah Thompson, Chevy Chase, Amy Osbeck, Nathan Morris, Sada Baby, Ozzy Osbourne, Josh Radnor, Anson Williams, Jimmy Walker, Angelica Houston, Chevy Chase, Chuck Norris, John Glover, Bo Derek, Anson Williams, John Travolta, Rose McGowan, Michael Douglas, Leanne Curtis, Mackenzie Phillips, Joey Fatone, Chris Kirkpatrick, Tom Sandoval, Frank Fair, and going to random.org. Dual Press Proof, Giselle Bundchen and Chrissy Brinkley. Dual Auto, 1 of 1, Jeffrey Dean Morgan and John Bernthal. And 1 of 1 co-stars, Charlie Sheen, Tom Berenger, Keith David, Kevin Dillon, John McGinley, Tony Todd. Boom. Alright, that is it for us for today. Thank you guys so much for being here on a Tuesday, spending a little bit of your morning here with us. Really do appreciate that. Hope you have a great start to your week, and we look forward to having you back in here for some more pop. We do have more of this, as well as 2023 up now. And I think we have 2022 and 2024 as well, also coming in the future. So stay tuned for that. Look forward to having you back. And we are on to random.org to get these to their rightful homes. We'll get that set up and be back in a few seconds. Stay tuned. Alright, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Gotta roll some dice, gotta be through or high to be valid. Gonna go 8 times on each random, starting off with the press proof of Gisele Bündchen and Christy Brinkley. That is 7 times. 2 plus 6 is 8. Final roll. It is Gisele Bündchen coming out on top. Congratulations. Next up is the dual auto 1 of 1 of Jeffrey D. Morgan and John Bernthal. That is 7 times. Final roll. Jeffrey Dean Morgan coming out on top. Congratulations. That is a sick one. And finally, Charlie Sheen, Tom Berenger, Keith David, Kevin Dillon, John C. McGinley, and Tony Todd. Sextuple auto 1 of 1. That is 7 times. Final roll. And it is Keith David coming out on top. Congratulations on that win. All right, that is it for us for today. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. We look forward to having you back here sometime soon. I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday.